EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Super. I'm so pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Ooh, and it'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback who was the number 2 overall pick back in 2021 coming out of BYU. It's Zach Wilson.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protecting the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows for his team to win this offense.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Panthers have it. He's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. In motion, that's Thornton. Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, they're center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Third and long, it's Wilson. But the man is Thornton. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. They break through and they block it.
That ties the game.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the number 1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Mike, what does every head coach that we talk to leading up to these games tell us? We need all 3 units to come out and play complementary high-level football. So far, we've seen the defense do it. Now the special teams unit comes away with a huge block, and it sets up the offense in prime position to take advantage of the field position and establish an early lead.
That into the hands of Hubbard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Young. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. Do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
His kick is perfect. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Cam Jackson there defensively.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Right back to Dillon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
27 yards. That's good for
Olave
a 6.
is the motion man.
First down.
No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Running here is Dillon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, here's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Look at play action with Young. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Chuba Hubbard. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try to run for it. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
On play action, Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12.
A 2nd down throw for Young. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
1st down, Carolina.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read, The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is,
and he's going to
first down, Panthers.
Young going to give it to Brooks. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And the RPO pass taken by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Panther first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up a second down at the 9.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Moving left.
give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Young. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Quick hitting slant there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 38-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And And he's going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Saints.
Yeah.
First down.
I should probably stop
First
ahead,
and
boy,
10
because I
at
got all
the
the hands,
41-yard
boy.
line.
All that drink you got to chill.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of Horton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Throwing is Wilson. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 12, Chris Olave. A gain of 4.
They try the right side with Dillon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Wilson to throw. Forced out to his right. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Now it's Wilson. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Olave is the motion man.
Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
12 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Wilson to throw. He'll step up and run this.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 3-yard
Well, a chance
line.
to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Dillon is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On now, Cade York on the point after. He's got it. And the Saints are on the board. It's 10-7.
Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Still managed only a couple. And he Stutzman there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Young. He runs with it. Gain there of 21. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Carolina.
success. Might have even lost a yard there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Young. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To Xavier Legette. A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Young.
Third down.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, Carolina's going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Saints offense and running back A.J. Dillon making their way back out there. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. His throw left side is complete. And a mark him down just shy of the 40.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Wilson. To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And this is going to be a huge touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Hubbard. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout.
Kenny Stutzman on the stop. 3 and out. 4th down.
Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
1st and 10.
The Saints offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Wilson. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That one taken in right side by Legette. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Quick feet there, made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He keeps it himself.
Isaiah Foskey on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Carolina.
This is Brooks. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Look at play action with Young. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It'll be 3rd down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field. And that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Here's Young. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jatavian Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Scott. Thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Of 22 yards. That's
Wilson
good for a Saints.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
In motion, that's Thornton. And the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down, here's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Saints will punt this one away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Young hands it to Hubbard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those.
And he will go all the way. Tetairoa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point. Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Derek Brown in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Open man is Portland. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Hubbard. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st down, Panthers.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
The zone read given to Hubbard. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop. 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Young. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting those possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
It's a run out of the gun. Here's Dillon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of Thornton. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up its 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
That's the score. Panthers 34, Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. In motion goes Cooks. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll step up and run this. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A draw to Dillon, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he'll take it on it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
York, good on the extra point. Saints are able to edge a bit closer. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and receiver Tenaroa McMillan set to take over once again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. This one, tapped forward for McMillan. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
Throwing on second down, Young. That one complete to Lee Getty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Wilson on first down. Taking off. They get 11. And to pick up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second.
Here's Wilson. Oh, a loose football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Panthers offense and receiver Tenaroa McMillan set to take over once again. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. On first down, it is Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Carolina.
Here's a run. That one never got started. The defense had pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
One more time, it's Hubbard. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. To throw is Young. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's in! Jalen Coker! Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. This will be a Saints first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We know 3 tight ends here on first and 10. It's another go with Dillon. He's inside the 25. And he will score. A.J. Dillon, touchdown Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field. And the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Scrambling to his left. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.